Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is one that might be a little bit early for some people, but I wanted to go ahead and get it out there because we are getting into the Christmas season. We are getting into the time where, those of us that only listen to Christmas music at Christmas time are pulling out, our box of Christmas records or CDs, DVDs of the Christmas movies, whatever it might be, and they just kind of sit in the corner there for the month of December or however long you do it. For me, at the time of recording this, it is about a week before Thanksgiving here in the States, and I'm already listening to Christmas music. We don't have anything set up yet here in the house. That will happen after Thanksgiving, but I have already started listening to Christmas music while I'm working up in the office. So I wanted to tell you about a new physical release. Now, I say that because if you look at it, you might think it's a new record, and it is a new record. It came out last December 2024, but it was just released on vinyl this year by a really cool indie duo called the Milk Carton Kids, and it's their album Christmas in a Minor Key. Now, first of all, you can see the cover is just beautiful. It's this really pretty black and white. The old church in the back with the Christmas tree outside decorated with probably just white lights, and just a beautiful cover. I think it's fantastic, and I'll just go ahead and show the vinyl is on this really what they say is a festive red. There you go. Beautiful kind of candy apple red. It's on 30 Tigers Records. Now, this was released last year, again, in December. Got flying here. This was released last December digitally. And I listened to it last December, and I loved it. But I kind of forgot about it. I think I gave it one spin last year on my laptop while I was, at home doing whatever it was I was doing. And, again, forgot about it. But then, this year, the guys announced that they were putting it out on vinyl record, and I ordered it immediately, and boy am I glad that I did, because this record to me has recaptured a feeling of Christmas that I kind of forgot that I had. If you don't know the Milk Carton Kids, Joey Ryan, Kenneth Pattingale, they are known for their harmonies. It's two guys, two acoustic guitars. I don't know if they ever tour with a band. I saw them one time a few years ago. They were great. They, harmony-wise, kind of harken to, the Everly Brothers. That's kind of the easy thing. The Simon and Garfunkel in that scene. They both like to wear suits on stage. Really, really classy. And just, play kind of these, slower, mournful kind of tunes. And that's kind of the joke, is Christmas in a Minor Key. They're both very funny guys, and their stage banter between songs is hilarious. And then they sing this like really sad song. They do have some upbeat songs, but they kind of joke that they sing, sad songs. But this record to me, it sounds like, if you can picture sitting, kind of alone in this old, stone church, and you hear just these like beautiful Christmas carols sung just by a couple people on stage in like this empty room. That's what it feels like. And as sad as that sounds, it is like the most beautiful thing, because you get these classic songs. Most of these are religious songs. The First Noel, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, O Come All Ye Faithful, What Child Is This, Silent Night, O Holy Night, Coventry Carol. And then they do three, more secular tunes. I'll Be Home for Christmas, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and Auld Lang Syne. And I really, I want you just to kind of picture like an old Christmas pageant, and you have just a couple of guys that go up on stage and like offer their talents during the pageant, and you know, they're like, we have a couple of acoustic guitars, we're just gonna sing these traditional carols straight, and you just listen and you're just drawn in. They're not doing anything flashy, they're not trying to make these new arrangements, but it sounds like the tradition of Christmas. It sounds like you know, sitting with a fire, nothing else on the TV. Maybe you just have a Christmas tree on, but all the lights are off. You're, you know, drinking you know, a cup of coffee or a glass of eggnog, and you just close your eyes and you feel like these guys are just standing, you know, there playing just these beautiful Christmas carols, these timeless carols. It's recorded so perfectly. I can't get over how good this album is. And again, those of you that know me know I love the cornball Christmas songs. I love, you know, John Denver and the Muppets, you know, that kind of stuff. I love that stuff. Hippopotamus for Christmas. I like the cornball, but I also really love, you know, the religious side of Christmas as well, and I really love the tradition of Christmas, and all the things that it can bring to our hearts during that time of the year, which is, you know, fast approaching. And it, you know, it's a difficult time of year for a lot of people. It's difficult for me in some ways. And again, this album has like a comforting feeling to it. Again, it sounds like if you know the show The Waltons, and there's a movie that came out before the show called A Homecoming, where it talks about, you know, this family who was being brought up in Virginia in the Great Depression, and they go to their church, like trudging through the snow. And this is what I imagine kind of that sound. Like you're walking through the snow to this like lone church, like this photo, and you can hear just these two guitars playing inside and these harmonies, and you walk inside and it's just, you know, candlelit, it's dark, but it's just so beautiful. So I can't tell you enough, or I can't tell you any number of ways how good this record is. All I can say is I hope you go and pick it up. I hope you sample it. It is just one of the most refreshing Christmas albums I've heard in a very long time, and I'm very happy to own it, and it's definitely going to become a Christmas staple at my house. So thank you to the Milk Carton Kids for putting out such a beautiful release. Thank you for putting it on vinyl. Us vinyl collectors really appreciate it. So that does it for me. Let me know in the comments if you like the Milk Carton Kids, if you've heard this record. Let me know if you purchase it. I would love to know that you know, you kind of took the plunge and got this thing, because it really is beautiful. Short record, probably 30 minutes or less, but it's beautiful. So Christmas in a Minor Key by the Milk Carton Kids. Check it out. Go buy it. You will not be disappointed. So that does it for me, everybody. In the meantime, y'all be good. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.